sometimes I like forget I have free will and I can like post what I want on my YouTube channel. So hey y'all, I just wanted to do like an update on my life and just like where I'm at. We're at the 6-month bench for this year, and let me open my window because I'm about to die. I will say, like, I feel like I've gone through my spiritual psychosis and just a whole lot of eye-opening things have happened to me already in my first 6 months, and I'm just like, I'm over the bullshit. So I'm not dealing with nobody else's bullshit, and that's really where I'm at. I've been okay with embracing like how creative my mind can get and where my mind goes when I am like on board with doing something. And when it comes to anything like art wise or creative wise, like I feel like I really am a creative person, and I kind of downplay myself a lot when I shouldn't. Like, I know where my brain be, and sometimes it's all over the place, but when the project all comes together, like it ends up being everything I want. But needless to say, yeah, I've just been like really to myself. I feel like this year has been a year of a lot of, I guess, action after my reflection. I feel like I reflected a lot last year. Like, I recognized a lot of stuff last year that I knew I needed to work on, and I guess I was starting the reflection, but now it's like, my lips look so chapped. Now it's like a matter of taking action of the stuff that I reflected on. And I think now I'm starting to do that. And yeah. It has been a little bit of a lonely journey, I will say, the past like few weeks. Well, really, I'll say like the whole beginning half of this year, because a lot of it, like when you go through these things, you can't, nobody can really help you go through these things, like really, like knowing, I think just like the change of life and everything else starts to hit you, and it's like nobody can help you want to change. Like, you have to want to do it yourself. And yeah, I felt myself giving up on a lot of stuff. Like, I was supposed to go to the gym all year. I just started going like July. Like, I've been going pretty heavily all month. I'm in my car. I gotta have a hoodie on. But yeah, I'm on month March, April, May, June, July. Oh, I miscounted. On my TikTok, I put 5 months. I'm on month 4 of my lock journey. They're locking up pretty well. I've been loving them so far, so I do think I'm gonna end up doing the full year. Obviously, I want to see how long I can get them. And when it comes to like my hair, I've also had to accept, like, I'm so used to changing my hair all the time. I can put braids over them, but like, what's it called, knowing like this is my hair like permanently, pretty much, it has changed my perspective on how I view my own beauty and how I just view myself. And I definitely have like just accepted, I don't know, like I know I'm pretty, like I know I'm beautiful and stuff, but it's like the acceptance of, I guess, just my hair. I don't even know how to explain that. I think I'm overthinking it, but I love it so far. It's just, there's days like this, like of course, like I can't lay my edges all the time, and my hair, the way my texture is and stuff, they be coming out the lock, so sometimes I have too many edges. I have too much edge. I'm getting a retwist soon. The vlogs and all that will be coming back, I swear. I appreciate everybody that's still subscribed to me, because I know I don't be posting like that, but the content I post, I feel like it's me, like, and if 300 of y'all have accepted, you know, my content, then you understand. But yeah, I've kind of like been going through a little rebranding of myself too, because I'm trying to be more embracive of, like, I don't want to call myself crazy, because I don't think I'm crazy, but I definitely there's a lot of things that go on in my head that I feel like I can't really relate to with everyone. And it gets to a point where it's like, I've kind of just accepted that it's just me, and that's fine. But I don't know. I feel like there's just things that go on in here that it's not even negative. It's just like a, what's the point of even trying to like get other people to understand it? I'm trying to start to hang out with more people around me and just like meet new people to find that person or those people that just like it clicks and they get it, you know? But yeah, I think I'm just, that's where I'm at. I was off my Instagram for most of July. I think I took like 3 weeks off of it because I just like, I was going through another moment of watching everybody else's lives. I don't want to say I get jealous of people, but it's just more of a, I start to compare myself like a lot to where everybody else is at in life, and it starts to sink in and make me feel like shit. And it's like, I shouldn't feel that way. Like, everybody's journey is really different, and I say that to myself all the time, and I say that to everybody. So it's like, when I get like that, I get mad that I'm like being a hypocrite, and I'm like, girl, like, why are you being so hard on yourself, you know? I definitely have been like damn near unemployed all summer. That's another thing. I've been very gracefully every month I've had decor to do, so I was grateful for that. I've been able to pay the bill. The bills have been getting paid one way or another. I've made it through. But I got a job now. I just started one, so that's starting to come up for me and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I literally just left the gym too because I didn't go today. I was in bed all day today. Today was one of those days I didn't want to be seen. Anyways, I don't know. I've definitely, another big thing, I think, I don't really be talking about all that stuff on here, but I've changed my outlook on relationships when it comes to men as well. God bless. I just look at it as like, if they, like, obviously everyone says like if they wanted to they would. That's something we just live by. Like, if anybody wanted to they would. But it got to a point where it was like, okay, I'll admit this, I had went through somebody's phone and I seen some things, and it got to a point where it was like, okay, you're willingly saying these things to other women, I'm begging you to say it to me. So it's like seeing that parallel of like, I like am begging you to be a man in my life the way you should want to be, and it's like, it's not that even he doesn't want to be. So it's like, I don't know, it just clicked, and I was like, yeah. And I shouldn't have to beg nobody. I shouldn't have to beg or re-explain or over-explain anything to anybody. And that was another thing too. I beat myself up on how I react to everything because everybody used to make me feel like I reacted to things insanely. Like, I generally be thinking I be going insane because I'm like, bro, there's just no way. Like, am I too emotional? Am I too passionate? What's wrong with me? And it always ended up turning, every time something happened to me, it turned into, what did I do wrong? Like, why did that person just react like that? And why am I getting yelled at for my reaction? Or like, why am I getting punished for my reaction? Or like, you know, and it's just, some things I get, some things I understand, like, Jalen, you need to calm down. It's just like, why does it always end up being me blaming? I be blaming me. And I feel like every party agrees with like the behavior after something happens. It gives like, yeah, you should be thinking about what you just did. Like, that's what I be feeling. That's what I started to feel around me. And it was like, I don't like this. Not everything is my fault. I shouldn't be being so hard on myself. So yeah, I'm done. There's a lot of things I'm just done with. We can get deeper into that another day, I guess, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't care to explain or to show up for, because I know I am doing my best to change and doing my best to, I reflect on myself all the time. Even before I started going to therapy. At this point, I go to therapy. What kills me, my therapist, she knows what I know what she knows, and she knows what she knows I be knowing what she be talking about. And it's like, it's almost like I'm just talking to someone that's repeating, like, she's repeating my thoughts to me. So it's like, sorry, there's a car. So it gets to a point where it's like, I really am just there so she can rearrange the thoughts I'm already having. And I'm just sitting there listening to her like, yeah. Like, that's what I've been saying. But it's like, I just needed somebody else to say it. But I love my therapist. I love her. Even like, yeah. So it's just, I'm already a person that I self-reflect so much. And I overthink everything I do and every interaction I have with people, especially when it comes to serious interactions. Like, I try my hardest to make sure I am everybody's cup of tea. And it gets to a point where it's like, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So why are you drinking? Maya's words, like, why? Like, leave me alone. So yeah, I don't know. And I feel like too, I definitely have watched myself. I've dimmed myself down so much, I feel like, to keep the peace and just like the, I don't know, I feel like I've dimmed myself down a lot, like a little too much, because before I feel like I was always just in my own world and my light was always bright in my world. Like, I was always positive girl. I'm like the dimmest negative Nancy you can ever see in your life. And some people wouldn't even know that, but some people do know that, or can see that in me, or can see that behavior. But that's not me. I swear. Like, I'm a pretty fun girl, you know. I'm real mellow. I don't care to be like seen all the time, but I care to be me. Like, I care to just be like what I'm supposed to be so the right people see me. But I don't care to be out in public and being center of attention, like, or stuff like that. And if I end up being center of attention, it's because that just happened, you know, God willing. I don't know. I didn't sign up for it. But yeah, that's just been my life for the past 6 months. It's a lot of working on myself, and I've just had to, it took me it was a hard, July was a little rough for me, but it just took me a lot to just accept the change that was being forced upon me. And I feel like God and the universe, they were like, girl, you're not gonna keep ignoring yourself, so we're gonna throw it in your face. And that's exactly what happened. It got thrown in my face. It actually punched in my face. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that story time on that, but y'all, I pretty much lost my best friend. And if girl, if you see this, all positive things I send to you. I pray for you still, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, I just feel like this year has definitely been a eternal working, my lips are so dry, eternal working year. Like, I've been to myself all year, and I'm like okay with it. Like, I'm not mad at it. I wish I knew this was in my car before. Y'all is looking at me. I'm not mad at it. I'm not sad. I'm mad. None of that. I've accepted. I went through it. I'm coming out of it. I feel better. Like, I do feel lighter about myself. I feel more sure of myself with things. And oh my God, I got a compliment from one of my friends. I just had a weekend with some friends I work with at another job I have, and she had said, like, she was like, over the years, like, she's like, I definitely see that you have built more confidence in what you want and stuff, and you seem more sure of yourself now, and it just looks like a calming, peaceful thing on you. Like, you don't look as stressed. And I'm like, you know what, like, thank you. Like, I needed that. Like, I needed to hear that because basically she had complimented me and said that she was like, you're just like so like she basically called me a fairy, because I think at one point she said something about me being a fairy. No, we started talking about zodiac signs, and then she said like Libras just remind me of like fairies, and I was like, thank you, like I am a fairy. I pretty much am a fairy. She basically called me a fairy. Thank you, Kaylee, for that. Love you, girl. If you see this, I don't think I ever tell those coworkers I do YouTube either. But if you watch this whole video, thank you so much for listening to me. Yep. I am gonna get on my shit, I swear. I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do with the rest of my year, and it's gonna get done. It's going to get done. I promise y'all. I realized I didn't really go into the whole like rebranding thing. I just said, I don't know, I said something about the scattered mind thing, and then I started yapping. Like that's literally how I talk. Like it just goes into, oh my god, this fucking piece of fucking cream. It just goes into other things. But basically there's like, I want to say like I feel like there's a third by Doja Cat, but I could be incorrect. But there's 2 songs that use the word scattered mind. I think the other one is actually by Doechii. Both of them are new. Anyways, Doechii has this song, Beverly Hills. Her mind, she said some borderline addict, scattered mind manic, something like that. And it stuck with me when I heard the album, when I first heard the album. And I was like, I love that. Like, actually, like, because the manic word always stuck with me, because I feel like I've always been like, the overall thought of it, the manic part used to always stick with me. I don't know where I heard the word manic from originally, but I remember I loved it because it was just like, it meant like you're crazy about it, like you're passionate about it, like the idea of it, or the idea of whatever it is. And on my Pinterest, if you guys go follow my Pinterest, I have on my folders I made, it's like claw manic, like fashion manic, like on my folders it has the word manic with it. And I was like, when I heard Doechii say it, I was like, we're on the same wavelength here, we are sisters. So I love that. Then the other side of manic to me, without thinking about all of the crazy like ideas I have in my head, it'll be like dealing with my relationships with everyone, like not just like men, but just like all my relationships everywhere. And what's her name, Mariah the Scientist has a song, and yeah, she know the song. Yeah, she know the brain scattered. And that literally, I was like, yes, you know, like hell yeah. So yeah, but that's really my rebrand, is just the being okay with the craziness that's going on in my head all the time. Because I don't think I'm like a psycho, but it's definitely like borderline, something's there, something's off. I don't know what it is. Like I feel like morally I'm okay, and just like manners and like respect I have for people, I have my respect for elders, like I have all that correct. But like when it comes to this life we live and just like what I want to do with myself, I feel like I want to do everything. Like I feel like I'm always trying to push to do everything, and I hate when I'm not doing anything, and then I'm like, when I am doing nothing, I'm happy that I'm not doing nothing. Like I feel like that really is, everybody could relate to that. But it's just like, I don't know, when I get passionate about stuff, I get really into it. And I feel like because of the other things that I was dealing with, I let myself fall short, and it started to become a thing of, I would get passionate about it, and then I'd scare myself out of it. Like I got fearful of it, and I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to do it. Like I just want to do everything I think of and fully do it and fully commit, and just at least be able to say like I did that, you know? And yeah, I'm just like happy to be here at this point. I'm happy I'm capable of making anything I want to make. I'm capable of creating, editing, making videos. Like I can do whatever I want to do. and I like forget, like I literally have free will. Like I forget I have free will, just like how I said, like when I started this video, like I be forgetting, like I can post what I want to post on YouTube. Like it doesn't have to be a fancy cut up edited thing. Like it doesn't, like literally. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like my whole life I've always been pretty much everywhere. Like my room's always a mess. I'm always like, it's always, and I'm trying to just find the beauty in it. I hate looking at it so much as a negative. I have been finding the beauty in how my brain just be everywhere. And I never really looked at it as a bad thing because I thought it was just like normal stuff. But it's just like, I get on myself too hard about how I deal with things. So it's like, I need to stop, you know? I'm just trying to really embrace myself, guys. That's really all this is. Yeah, I just thought it was appropriate for me to explain that part. I'm just gonna go. I don't like when cars like just keep getting close to me, and it's like, I know you would go, but like let me decide when I want to go. But anyways, that was it. I'm done talking. I'm about to be home, shower. Yeah, it's 7:02.